cayendo todo el mundo.
Gracias.
Informa de que tienen activados ya los planes de reposición del suministro eléctrico y que están trabajando en el análisis de las posibles causas, pero nos vamos hasta la caja mágica.
Spain, Portugal, and parts of southwestern France have been hit by a widespread power blackout that paralyzed public transport, caused large traffic jams, delayed flights, and left residents unable to access cash from ATMs as utility operators scrambled to restore the electric grid. Investigations into the causes of the outage on Monday were ongoing, but Portuguese Prime Minister Luís Montenegro said there was no indication of a cyberattack. Speaking to reporters, he also said he expected electrical power to be restored in the coming hours. The Portuguese National Cybersecurity Center also said there was no sign the disruption was due to a cyberattack. The entity responsible for transmitting electricity in Portugal, Redes Energéticas Nacionais, said a rare atmospheric phenomenon in Spain due to extreme temperature variations in the country's interior was to blame for the power outages across the Iberian Peninsula. In a later statement, REN said that fully restoring the country's power grid could take up to a week. The Spanish and Portuguese governments convened emergency cabinet meetings after the outage, which also briefly affected a part of France bordering northeastern Spain. The head of operations of Spain's grid operator Red Eléctrica de España, Eduardo Prieto, told a news conference that restoring power to the Spanish electric grid could take 6 to 10 hours. RE later said electricity had returned to parts of northern, southern, and western Spain.
Currently, there is a nationwide blackout. I'm talking about no power, no cell service, no electricity in Spain and Portugal. It's actually kind of crazy.
The Spanish government urged residents to stay put to avoid traffic chaos. The government is working to identify the origin of this incident and dedicating all possible resources to resolve it as quickly as possible, Prime Minister Pedro Sanchez's office said. The European Commission said it was in contact with local authorities to understand the underlying cause of the blackout. The Commission will keep monitoring the situation and make sure that there is smooth information exchange amongst all relevant parties, a spokesperson for the European Union's executive arm said. Grid operators in both countries are working on finding the cause and on restoring the electricity supply, European Council President Antonio Costa said on X. At this point, there are no indications of any cyberattack. There were traffic jams in Madrid city center as traffic lights stopped working, Cadena SER radio station reported, as well as people trapped in stalled metro cars and lifts in the Spanish capital. Panicked residents tried in vain to get a signal as the phone lines cut. There's no coverage. I can't call my family, my parents, nothing. I can't even go to work, Carlos Condori told AFP.